National Association of Firefighters stands with all workers in Wisconsin and in Washington. Teachers, nurses, social workers, state employees, local government workers, private sector workers. We didn't cause this recession. The unchecked greed of Wall Street caused it, and they are attacking us to divert the attention from themselves. Do not let that happen. The insurance companies are watching Wisconsin. They want to take advantage of the same kind of movement they hope they can achieve there. Are we going to allow that to happen?
Hell no!
We're going to stand together. Just like we did when they tried to take down workers' compensation with Initiative 1082, we stopped them. We're going to make sure that we have health care reform that really works for Americans, and they're not going to take it away from us. Together we're going to win this fight. We need to send a message. Thank you all for coming. Let's take the bastards down.
My name is Don Orange. I'm here with Andy and Liberty. We're all with the Main Street Alliance of Washington. It's a group of 2,000 small business owners across the state. We're standing here in support. Why are we standing in the middle of a union rally in Olympia? Because we're strong on democracy. Democracy is good for small business.
My name is Sergeant Michael Bowe. I'm representing Local 117 in Monroe Correctional Complex. My mission statement, main focus is to protect the public. To protect you, to protect my family, to protect the convicted felons in my custody. My job is public safety. My job is middle class, not second class. Public safety is not second class. Today we stand united with teachers, nurses, firefighters, and correctional officers across the state and other union workers in Wisconsin and in the great state of Washington, whose rights are under attack by conservative extremist politicians who are using this recession as an excuse to attack the middle class. Those politicians are using the recession as an excuse to cut public safety jobs. The loss of those public safety jobs unnecessarily exposes me, my friends and family, my fellow corrections officers, and you, the public, to danger every day. A danger that it is my duty to protect you from. On January the 29th, I was the first responder to find Officer Jamie Bendel's murdered body. We were too late. I couldn't save her. I called her name, I performed CPR, and I couldn't save her. Do not endanger the public. Do not put my brother and sister officers in any further dangers. Close the tax loopholes. Go after the deadbeat billion-dollar corporations. Make the ultra-wealthy pay their fair share.
Good afternoon. I'm Alice Wald. I'm the Executive Director of the Washington Association of Churches. I'm here in solidarity with you today, along with our sister organization in Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Council of Churches and their member churches, who are standing up today and every day for the working people in Wisconsin. Yes. We want a fast and a peaceful resolution to the attack on working people that's playing itself out in Wisconsin. It is time for us to say enough. Everyone should say enough. 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 Thank you. Workers and the values, the Archbishop of Milwaukee, in his statement on the rights of workers and values of unions, said hard times do not nullify the moral obligation that each of us has to respect the legitimate rights of others. We stand with the Archbishop of Milwaukee and the other churches in Milwaukee that are standing up for the workers there.
brothers and sisters. It is great to see everyone out here. I am State Senator Marilyn Chase, and I stand in solidarity with my colleagues in Wisconsin. Spencer Coggs, we're watching you. We are there for you. We are here, and we will bring justice to Wisconsin and to the state of Washington. Thank you all for being here.
And my name's Marco Leas, and I'm a state representative from Edmonds. I just want to take a point of personal privilege. My friend Andy and I are vice chairs of the House Transportation Committee. Can we get a big cheer for the DOT workers and the AFSCME workers that are keeping us safe out here? They're even keeping the teabaggers safe. That's how good our public employees are here in Washington State. My mom was a school lunch lady. My dad has worked with his hands his entire life. I don't work for anybody other than you. You are the people I'm working for. These are the House Democrats. We're here fighting for you. We're going to introduce ourselves, and then we're going to go back to work for you.
Representative Mike Sells Everett, Chair of the House Labor Committee. One simple statement for you. They're not going to gut collective bargaining in this state on my watch.
My name is Andy Billig. I'm state representative from Spokane. Thank you for standing up to be heard. We hear you on the floor of the House, and you're being heard across this state and across this country. Thank you.
Welcome to the 22nd District. Representative Sam Hunt from the Fighting 22nd. Yesterday in Ways and Means, we passed a very important piece of legislation for increments for community college workers to show that we are a union and we support them.
Luis Moscoso, 1st Legislative District. Retired public employee. 33 years in my unions. My son, nephews, and nieces are on the steps in Madison where they live. I'm in solidarity with you here. Thank you.
My name is Lori Jenkins. I represent Tacoma in the legislature. I've only lived 2 places in my life, Wisconsin and Washington. The people of Wisconsin are rising, and so are the people of Washington. We will not let what he's trying to do in Wisconsin stand. Thank you for being here today, and we're with you.
My name is Chris Rakedahl from right here in the 22nd District, the heart of labor! I wore my Pinko commie shirt for our teabagger friends today. I just have 2 messages for everybody from Wisconsin Red to Evergreen State Green. We are one. We are one. We are one. We are one.
Hi everybody, I'm Christine Litton from the 40th District. And we are all for our working families, and I will do everything I can to protect you every single day. Come from a Teamster background and United Mine Workers, and Mother Jones would be very proud of every single person here today.
I'm Derek Stanford from the 1st District and a member of Communication Workers of America. And I just want to thank you for coming out and making your voices heard. We've got to keep the momentum going. Go get them.
I'm Representative Joe Fitzgibbon. I'm here from Burien today, and we've been hearing from Madison to Olympia to Washington, D.C. There are people out there, there are people in there who think that public work is not worth as much as private work. And we are here to say, hell no! We are here to say that whether you are a teacher or a home care worker or a Medicaid interpreter, a ferry worker, a correctional officer, we thank you and we are going to fight for you.
Senator Steve Conway here. Whose streets are these? Whose capital is this? What's our message to the teabaggers? Go home! Go home! Thank you for being here!
State employees rock! Confederation of State Employees. We stand with our brothers and sisters in Wisconsin, Ohio, Iowa, and wherever the high and mighty target dignity and fairness for the middle-class workers. The fact is, public servants don't get rich. We're not in it for the money. We work to help our neighbors and our communities and our great state. In Washington State, 82% of state employees make below market rate when compared to other private and public employers. Did our wages cause this financial crisis? No, you're right, hell no. The state's own salary survey shows that most other large employers in this state pay 100% of health care premiums, but we just agreed to further sacrifices in our health care. Did our health care benefits cause this meltdown? Hell no, that's right. And our own state treasurer, Jim McIntyre, has said that the average state employee retiree receives only $19,000 annually in benefits. Did our pensions cause this meltdown? You're right, hell no. Overall, as state employees, we've seen the money in our wallets cut by 10%. We've done our share.
We've done our share.
This is about a naked power grab to bust unions in the United States today. This is an attack on the middle class. This is an attack on poor people. This is an attack on immigrant workers. So I want to ask you this. You've been standing in the cold for a long time, so I'm going to get off pretty quickly. But I want to ask you this. It's time for us to stand up and say no in this country. And so I want to ask you, and hell no even better. So I want to ask you a few questions, and I want your answer loud and clear. What do we say to budget cuts that hurt the most vulnerable? What do we say to foreclosures? What do we say to breaking public employee unions? What do we say to eviscerating the collective bargaining rights of ferry workers? What do we say to contracting out? What do we say to pitting private workers against public employees? What do we say about pitting non-immigrant workers against immigrant workers? Absolutely, absolutely. I want to thank you so much, and I want to end by asking you one more time who we are. We are! We are! We are! All right then.